Greetings and many, many blessings to you. I'm Reverend Deborah Johnson and am most pleased to share with you that Light Ministries is teeming with new energy and enthusiasm. Renewal is in the air. There's so many new people and familiar faces are returning. It's so good to see. Some of our current 2015 activities are outlined in the attached email. The email also includes a recent spirit letter to the Inner Light community that we distributed at our last community meeting. It's quite inspirational with great insight and guidance. You can hear it as well as read it. The letter explains how, regardless of anything that has happened to the Inner Light community topside, that underneath our roots are deep and strong. It explains how, in so many ways, we've just outgrown the spaces that we have been in energetically. It's time to repot. And I say thank you to our pledge partners for helping to keep our roots strong. And now is the time for everybody who is loving the light to help retrofit our foundation and to renew our base. Over the past couple of years, everywhere, there have been many changes and transitions, including at Inner Light. Family responsibilities, work schedules, relocation, health challenges, deaths, grief, disgruntlement, pursuing other spiritual practices, or perhaps just needing an inner respite. These and so many things have impacted various levels of participation and commitment. Life has truly been in session. And yet, even in the midst of life's currents, you, our pledge partners, our most consistent donors, volunteers, and team leaders have remained faithful and steadfast. To you, I say thank you. I honor you and you uplift me. At this pivotal moment in Inner Light's journey, it is time for everyone who is loving the light to let us know to count you in. And this is an invitation for you to renew. This is an invitation for you to recommit your pledge. And I encourage you to increase it at a level that reflects at least these two things: your gratitude to God, the Creator, as your source, and just how much Inner Light's vision, message, and spiritual community mean to you. I also encourage you to invite other people whom you know are loving the light to join you at this time of recommitment, renewal, knowing that your giving always returns to you 1,000-fold. Over the next few weeks, during this annual pledge campaign, between current pledgers and new pledgers, it is imperative that we reach our minimum goal of at least an additional $10,000 of monthly pledge revenue. This increase in revenue is imperative for several reasons: for the health of our community, our ability to provide our programs and services, to maintain and retain our home, and to address our financial obligations to our lenders. Pledges represent approximately 50% of our annual budget. As the most consistent revenue stream, it's the pledges that empower us to do the work that we do. From an accounting standpoint, pledges are often used as the indicator of our stability and our longevity. Will you help to ensure that Inner Light is strong growing and viable? Will you help to ensure that we can maintain and retain our home, especially as we are now renovating our sacred space, our center, to be self-sustaining, revenue generating center for the entire Santa Cruz community? Can we continue to count you in? Do it now. Take this moment to click the link in the email to renew your pledge. And even if you aren't making any changes at all, still use the link to reconfirm, to let us know that we can still count you in. You can also use the link to make a single one-time donation. Any and all contributions are appreciated. And speaking of appreciations, be on the lookout for special thank you gifts at varying pledge levels, including some complimentary weekly and monthly subscriptions to new spiritual tools. Will you help us meet our goal? It's doable if we just act on what's calling us. If we just link our money with our values. Inner light is us. And as a spiritual community, inner light is anything that we want it to be. And I thank you for taking this consciousness and multiplying it. Now is the time for anyone and everyone loving the light to stand up and say, count me in. If not you, then who? And if not now, when? Do it now. Click the link, innerlightministries.com/count me in. And thank you for your continued support.